Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Dad Impressions here on 3 Dads on a Console. My name is Pez, and today's game is called Scathe. It is developed by Damage State Limited and published by Kwalee. Before we continue, I'd like to thank Kwalee for hooking up your favorite dads with a code to the game's demo to try this game out. Before we get into the actual gameplay, let's take a look at our options menu. With this being a demo, I did not expect a full suite of options, but what we got I think was pretty good. There was not a very detailed graphical settings menu. All you had really was overall quality. You can see there that I am playing on Epic. I am running a Ryzen 7 5800X, a NVIDIA 3700 RTX graphics card. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. So it's pretty beefy machine, and it ran this game flawlessly. My hope is as we get closer to release, we will see a much deeper suite of options when it comes to accessibility, but also graphical options, audio options, because right now you have audio on or off, you have overall quality, just epic, normal, ultra, whatever, but there is no actual shadow texturing, anti-alias, any of that stuff where you can choose what you want, or at least that I've been able to find. But again, just a demo, so I wasn't expecting that whole suite of release options in a quick one-level demo. So before we can talk about what my impressions were of Scathe, we need to talk about what this game actually is. Scathe, from its Steam page, is an intense, blood-soaked first-person shooter where quick reflexes are the key to surviving the bullet hell labyrinth that stands between you and your ascension. If you were ever sitting down one day and thought to yourself, I wonder what the love child of Doom and Enter the Gungeon would be, my friends, you are looking at it. First, let's talk about the visuals. I am playing this game on Epic, and it looks, I would say it looks very, very good. I'm running it at 1080p, 144 frames per second, and I did not see one hitch while I was in the action. And for those that have played first-person shooters, and for those that have played bullet hell games, you know that your frames are probably the most important thing when it comes to succeeding in these games. And I can tell you from what I played, and while this video is probably only going to be 7 to 8 minutes, I put a good 45 to 60 minutes into this game. Frames were not a problem for me. I ran it very well. It was very stable. I think that is something that, in terms of performance, gamers are really going to enjoy. My question to you is, does performance matter if the game doesn't look any good? Well, I can tell you that from the first level of Scathe, it looks pretty darn good to me. The art team at Damage Studio clearly took inspiration from games like Doom and Dark Souls 3 to create their own version of hell. Rich red blood splatters your screen as you tear through spider-like demonoids. Orange crosses or burning fire barrels stand out among a background of grays and greens and blues. The aesthetic is one that I particularly enjoy. Enemy types are quite varied as well. In the first level, you will come across typical zombie-like entry-level baddies, to crawling spider-like creatures that bull rush you, to flying bat creatures spitting out bullets like chain guns. And this is where we come to the bullet hell portion of Scathe. Enemies will shoot wave of projectiles in your direction with the intent of keeping you in this hellish landscape. Your method of dodging their attacks is by dashing, using either the right bumper on controller or the left shift on the keyboard. The dash mechanic has a cooldown, which means that you need to almost pre-plan your attacks before you dive into an encounter. I have made the mistake of dashing too early, and then, to make up for that early dash, trying to chain that dash together to no avail. The dash itself, combined with the speed's overall fast pacing, allows you to move quickly throughout the level once you get your bearings and know what's coming around the corner. Shooting feels very standard when compared to other games like Doom and Gears of War. That rifle, your starter weapon, very, very good. It has 2 modes of fire, a normal firing mode where you will just shoot your bullets straight ahead, and then a secondary rocket mode. There is no reloading when it comes to your starter weapon. It right now is the only gun that I have been able to find in the demo, so I can't talk about a shotgun, which you do get at the end of the first level, but then the demo cuts you off. One thing I do like about the game is there are no maps. Absolutely no maps. The first level has 3 different exits that you can find by picking your own path. Don't feel like dealing with the flying bats that spit a cloud of bullets at you? Take that left path and see what's down there. The game does not hold your hand either. There are no waypoints. There are no signs. Nothing when it comes to finding an exit. If you get lost, trust me, friends, you will get punished for it. When you die in Scathe, you start your run anew. My guess, and again, only a guess, is that anything you have unlocked will be present when you die and start over. But since this is a one-level demo, I'm not able to test out that theory. It would surprise me. It would surprise me if we are not able to bring any unlocks over that we have acquired throughout our total run. So the question remains, as we wrap up this dadpression, is did I enjoy Scathe? And my answer to you, my friends, is yes, I did. I am one who loves first-person shooters. I love roguelike games, and I love bullet hell games. And Scathe seems to be a nice amalgamation of all three. They do not call it a roguelike game in any of their descriptions, but I get that roguelike feeling, and I very much enjoy what Damage Studio has put together. And I think that this game will be a lot of fun. While there's no release date, Scathe will be out this year for PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. A playable PC demo will be available as part of Steam Next Fest, February 21st to February 28th. And that is our dadpression of Scathe by Damage Studio, published by Kwalee. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we will see you every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Time for our 3 Dads and a Console podcast live. Check us out. Thank you so much.